All right, y'all. It's Chris with Timeshare Renters, doing a little night walk. Want to talk some listings here. For those of you that are interested in going to Super Bowl of 2024 is in Las Vegas, and it's going to be February 11th of 2024. Bookings are going fast. Right now, I'm able to. I got another one. I have another Grand View, a one-bedroom at the Grand View, from February 10th through the 17th. Again, that's February 10th through the 17th. My client wants $1,350. So I have two right now for the Grand View, and both are February 10th through the 17th. I repeat, two for the Grand View, both for February 10th through the 17th. We also have the Desert Rose available. It's a one bedroom as well, and that's February 10th through 17th. Okay? The Desert Rose that we have available right now, my client is open to negotiations, but that's as of now. Today is August 28th of 2023. So it all depends on how fast you act, because I'm not sure how long my client will be negotiable. The closer that we get to Super Bowl, rates are going to change. And that's just simple supply and demand. But the way that we operate is simple. We beat market. And when I say market, I mean Expedia. I mean Priceline. By the way, guys, this is nighttime. You can't really see. This is a Legacy Vacation Resort. This is an RCI property. I'm in Palm Coast, Florida. Just doing a little stroll. I want to just discuss some listings here. Legacy is this way. Let's see, which route do I feel like going right now? Let's go this way. So like I said, guys, simple supply and demand. The closer that we get to Super Bowl, rates are going to rise. But right now we have two at the Grand View Las Vegas, both for $1,350. The Desert Rose is negotiable. These are all one bedroom units. They can sleep four. These are condo style units. So it's as if you're walking into a condo. You get a full size kitchen, you get a washer and dryer, you get the living room that is separate than the actual bedroom. It's as if you're walking into a one bedroom condo. Okay? Very comfortable, very lavish. Let's just cruise around here. Just taking a look here. This is a Legacy. This is a property. This is a Legacy Resort. Legacy Vacation Resorts. This is actually an RCI property. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see. We're doing a little night walk. This is an RCI property. Again, we're in Palm Coast, Florida. As you can see, these units here, these are kind of like townhome style units. Two-story buildings, very cozy. My clients can get this. Most of my clients have RCI. They either have RCI or Interval International. So if you're interested in coming to visit the Daytona Beach area, you should come check out beautiful Palm Coast. Palm Coast is beautiful. I mean, it is beautiful. So we have a little lake with a little bridge over here. Again, guys, this is a night walk. Check us out at Daytona Fit. The Daytona Fit YouTube channel is owned and operated by TimeshareRenters.com. I'm going to tell you guys a few channels that I want you to check out. Check out our Timeshare Exit channel as well. Timeshare Exit YouTube channel is owned and operated by TimeshareRenters.com. Are we an exit company? Oh, absolutely not. But we have a service if you're interested in giving away your timeshare. See, because the fact is this, if you're somebody that wants to get out of your timeshare, then you're not interested in selling your timeshare, right? So if you just want to give away your timeshare, if your timeshare is paid off, I got people that'll take over your timeshare, especially if you're a Wyndham or a Hilton member. If you have a paid off Wyndham or a paid off Hilton, I have people that will gladly take over your timeshare. Gotta be a little careful here. We have signs warning for alligators. This is just a little taste of the Legacy Resort property. This is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. This is a night walk. This is absolutely beautiful. Cozy, it's serene. Okay. If you guys are interested in coming to the Daytona Beach area, definitely check out Palm Coast. I'm serious. Google it. If you don't believe me, Google Palm Coast, Florida. Just totally beautiful. Award-winning, I mean, just great scenery. And what's happening is you have a lot of people that are moving from South Florida up to areas like Palm Coast, because South Florida, where I'm actually from, it's really becoming really quite congested. You ask me, that's the New York of the South. People say Atlanta, I'd say Miami. And not even just because the snowbirds come down, but I mean just the amount of congestion. Any bit of land that they see, they're building on. So it could be a bit much if you ask me. This is really cozy, guys. This is the Legacy Vacation Resort. Looks like everything is, looks like it's just 2-story. Totally beautiful. And again, my members can get this for you at a price that's going to beat the market. Whenever you hear me say the market, I mean Expedia, Priceline, Travelocity. Really, whatever you use for your, this is their pool area. Show you guys that real quick. Whatever you use for your travel search, just from the side view, well, we can beat it. And when I say we beat it, I mean we on average beat market by at least 20%. So let's do some math here. If you look on Expedia and you see a rate going, you see a particular week, you say, oh man, I want to stay there for this week. Let's say you see it for $2,000. Well, 20% of $2,000 is $400. So when I say that we at minimum beat market by 20%, what I'm saying is if you're looking on Expedia Priceline, Travelocity. So I'll just say the market, because I don't want you to just think Expedia. You see it for $2,000. I'm gonna get it for you for $1,600 or less. 2,000 minus 400, and that's 1,600. And that's what we do, because my clients, they get access to the timeshare. They have their deeded time. This is another angle of the pool. Zoom in here. They have their deeded time, but then they also have access to what are called getaway weeks. So if some people don't know, a getaway week basically is weeks that you can buy for wholesale. And when I say wholesale, I mean extremely cheap. So cheap that you can thus turn around and actually rent it at a price that's going to do a couple things. It's going to earn you a profit, but it's also going to save the renter money in comparison to what they see on the market. And like I said, we usually beat market at least by 20%. And that's me giving my client a reasonable profit. When you're a client at Timeshare Renters, I help you in multiple ways. Because when you're a timeshare owner, there's two different ways that you can rent your timeshare. You can rent your timeshare by yourself, which is what we call DIY. That's you listing it yourself, or if you go on Airbnb or VRBO, or if you do it independently, or those ways are independent as well. But if you have a coworker, a family member, things of that nature, you might have questions. Hey, I got somebody that wants to rent my time. What do I do? How do I get it put into their name? What if they want to cancel? What if I buy the getaway week and then they want to cancel? How do I collect the money? Sometimes it's easier said than done. You know, okay, I want to rent. I know that I want to rent, but how do I do it? So you want somebody that's going to help you on the DIY front. So what we do at Timeshare Renters is I have 3 different membership tiers. I'll explain. Let me go into my services a little bit. See what we have over here. Our future's so bright. Look up. Let's read this here. Look up. You're checking out solar panels that power nearly half of our resort. We offset the environment impact of vacationing. All you need to do is relax, unwind, and soak up the sun. Palm Coast, Florida. Looks like they have the gym over here. I mean it, guys. If you want to visit Palm Coast, or if you want to visit the Daytona Beach area, think about Palm Coast. I'm serious. It's like a little gym that not many people know about. It's extremely beautiful. So anyway, let's go back into just taking a walk here. Looks like a little, yeah, just a little chill area over here in the resort. Just a little. If you want to do some sort of grilling, some sort of barbecuing, you just want to sit back, relax, take a load off. I'm gonna walk a little further down, get another angle of the pool. But yeah, so I have different membership tiers, and we have a premium, which is going to get you the most offers. The premium tier is for somebody who wants to make passive income. This is for somebody who wants to flip getaway weeks. This is for somebody who not only wants to rent out their deeded time, but again, they want to flip getaway weeks. They want to make some kind of money. Then we have the plus tier. Not as many offers as the premium, but still a decent amount. And then our basic is our standard tier. So last year, in the year 2022, just to give you some averages, because I kind of go by like a YTD. I give you like the last year's average. In 22, the standard tier averaged 1 rental offer every 3 months. The plus tier averaged 1 rental offer a month, and the premium tier averaged 2 to 5 rental offers a month. So just to kind of give you an idea. So, but again, we also help on the DIY side, which is very important, because I always tell you, if you're a timeshare owner, hustle your timeshare as much as possible. You know, if you talk to me, you're not going to hear me tell you, no, don't put it on Airbnb. No, don't rent it independently. Why would I tell you that? I want you to win. I want you to make money. See, the thing about me, and I've always been this way ever since I was a kid, I like money. Let me tell you a little bit about me. So, I was born in 1986. I'm from Miami Lakes, Florida. And when I was a kid, I moved over to Pembroke Pines, Florida. So I pretty much grew up in Pembroke Pines, Florida. Beautiful. But I always had a knack for being an entrepreneur. I just love the money. I think my zodiac sign, actually not I think, I know my zodiac sign has a little bit, they have a little volleyball court over here, as you can see, some tennis. Tennis courts. Let's turn around. It sounds like I heard a little rattling over there. That's one thing. Sometimes with Palm Coast it's burbs, but it's suburbs, but it's also could be a little rural as well. Just let me be honest with you. You'll see some burbs, you'll see some deers, you'll see a snake. So it's got a little bit of everything. But anyway, so my zodiac is I'm a Capricorn, and I always wanted, like, I like making money, but on a spiritual level. Like I'm somebody who wants everybody to make money. I'm that type of person. So I like helping people make money. So if you come to me, looks like they have a pool area as well. The lights are off, and like table tennis. It's dark. If you come to me and you say, hey, I'm a timeshare owner, I want to get started making money with my timeshare, I want to help you. I would definitely suggest the premium tier, because you're going to get a lot of offers, especially if you have access to Getaway weeks. If you have access to Getaway weeks, that's really where the passive income is. We're not going to be able to do too much with just your deeded time alone, because your deeded time is going to be, 1 week out of the year, 2 weeks out of the year, whatever you signed up for in your deed. But that's not passive income. 1 week a year is not going to bring you a lot of profit. Look at these hammocks over here, yo. This is beautiful. It's just cozy. It's real cozy over here. It's just a little cozy area with hammocks. Remember, guys, this is a resort. This is the cabana. So I'm assuming there's like a sauna in there. We're just kind of walking around the Legacy Vacation Resort. This is an RCI property. So if you have RCI, I may have a rental offer for you. Somebody may very well see this video right here, say, hey, I'm going to Daytona. I'm going to Daytona for Biker Week. Yeah, I'm going to Daytona for Bike Week. Yeah. And the Daytona city limits are pretty packed up. Let me go to Palm Coast. Saw this video with this guy walking around the Legacy Vacation Resort at night, and it looked real cozy. Okay? If you're my client, I could bring you that money. If you make money, I make money. We make money together. And that's the way it should be. Okay? And then I'm going to help you so that you know how to do it yourself. You need to know certain things. You need to know that when you rent your timeshare out yourself, or even when I do it for you, yeah, you need to put the rental in the renter's name. If you don't, then it's going to be in your name. The renter is going to show up to the property and it's going to be reserved in your name. That's no good. So a lot of times people they have these types of questions and I can answer it. I will gladly help you with your DIY, your do-it-yourself renting. I will gladly help you with it. I support it. I'm not against it. I'm not going to try to talk you against renting yourself. Looks like there's another bridge this way that I missed. Did I miss this bridge? Yeah, I did. Because I went through the hammock area, I think. Wait a second, guys. Let's go check out this other bridge over here. See what's going on over here. I'm not against you maximizing your earning potential. I'm not selfish. What's it going to benefit me if I'm preventing you from earning money? And if you're somebody who, okay, so this is the bridge right here. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of noise. I'll hit this bridge over here since at least there's a clear pathway. I'll tell you, keep your head on the swivel. The Palm Coast is suburbs, but it's also, like I said, it's also rural. So you're seeing bushes and stuff at night. You're seeing water. There might be some snakes. Trust me when I tell you. I would be the first one to tell you. So guys, we are on this. This is a resort property. I know it looks like a condo, probably looks like a condominium neighborhood, right? This is a resort property. That's why when you guys hear me say stuff like, hey, it's a condo style unit. When I talk about my listings, this is what I'm talking about. And many of these resort properties do have people that actually live in them. These are condo style units, full kitchen, washer and dryer, stainless steel refrigerator. I'm talking like you're walking into a condo. You see these units here, balcony, everything. Okay? They're beautiful. If you're a timeshare owner, I want you to make money. I would recommend our premium tier. If you have your timeshare paired where you can actually purchase getaway weeks, because then it's going to give you the most offers. And then again, I also help you out with your DIY, because you're going to have questions for me. If you're doing it yourself, and if you don't have anybody to help you, this is what you're gonna have. And I'm not talking you against DIY. Again, I want you to hustle your timeshare as much as possible. But this is what it's going to look like if you don't have anybody to help you. You got to create your listing. Fill out the amenities. Fill out the picture stuff, the description. Again, amenities. Is it pet friendly? Is it have smoke detectors? What are the rules? What are your house rules? Okay. Payment. You have that under control. How do you set your rate? What's your cancellation policy look like? Because if you purchase the getaway yourself, when you purchase the getaway, you can only get a refund yourself if you cancel within 24 hours. Okay? Your timeshare renters, we have our term set. It's use it or lose it, baby. Use it or lose it. So any renter that comes and rents with us, the benefit that they get is that we beat market. We usually beat market by 20%. So they're saving money in regards to the market. But we can't have it be refundable, because my clients, my timeshare members, they don't get a refund. I mean, they get a refund if they cancel their getaway within 24 hours. But I don't make it complicated. It's use it or lose it. Now, if you're a renter and you let us know in ahead of time, say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. You can transfer the rental into somebody else's name. Now, we've done that a few times. You say, hey, listen, I'm not going to be able to make it, but my cousin Bobby is going to be able to make it. And we could transfer the reservation into Bobby's name. My timeshare renter is going to have to, my member is going to have to fill out another form for Bobby. So we are going to have to charge you, because that form is not free. That's the only thing. That form is not free. But what we typically do is just offset the cost of that form. So it's not like we, usually my client, that form is anywhere from $80 to $100. It just depends on the tier that they have with their exchange company. And then sometimes it is free. If they're using like their deeded time, then they can just say, hey, nope, Frank's not going, but Bobby's going. But if it's a deal where they're using like their getaway weeks, then they actually do have to pay for that form. So if we charge you again, it would just be a simple charge to offset the cost of switching it from your name and into the other person's name. And that way, even though you aren't able to make it, we're able to move the reservation over to somebody else. We've done that. Actually, we'll do that. So the benefit, if you're the renter, if you come to timeshare renter, so whenever you see my videos, you're going to see me talk to the timeshare owners, but you're also going to see me talk to the renters too. There's two sides of the business. If you're the renter, I'm just doing a sample of this property. But if you're the renter, the benefit is that we're going to beat the market. And I tell people, go to Expedia. Go to Expedia before you come to me. Let's catch this little sign here. So they have a little walkway. This is a little path. You can't really see too much because it's nighttime. Let me get out the way here. Oh, there you go. St. Joe's walkway. But we're going to beat the market. That's for sure. That's not a hard thing for us to do, because my clients get the getaway weeks for so low. So it's a win-win situation. They can rent it to you at a cost that's going to save you money and earn them a profit. Everybody wins. Okay? If you're interested in renting your time, you click the link in the description area, and there's going to be an explainer video of the 3 tiers, of the premium, of the plus, and of the standard. And if you'd like to make an appointment to speak with me, if you have any further questions, we can do so. Because you and I are going to be in communication anyway. It's not a deal where, once you join, you don't hear back. You and I are going to be, I'm going to be bringing you the rental offers. I'm going to be negotiating on your behalf. See, that's the thing. I negotiate for you. When going back, probably about 10 minutes ago, I got sidetracked. But I was talking about when you're renting DIY, you're going to have to list the property. You're going to have to list the amenities. You're going to have to go through all those details. But another thing that you're going to have to do is that when it comes to negotiations, you're the one that's speaking to the renter. And negotiating whatever the negotiation is, whether it's a price, you're going to have to get information from the renter. You're going to have to fill out that form to change the reservation from your name and into the renter's name. You're going to have to fill out that guest pass. So some people are very actually uncomfortable with asking the renters, the renter for that information, because it can be, I guess they feel that it's a bit impersonal or too personal actually, because you're going to need to get their name, you're going to need to get their email address, phone number, so that you can actually fill out the some resorts want their address so that you can fill out the guest certificate, because they're going to want the resort might want the address to match the license. Because remember, when the renter goes to check into the resort, they're going to put a security deposit on the credit card. This is something that you want. If you're the timeshare renter, you want this, because if there's any damage, and I let this be known in our contracts when it comes to the renter, if there's any damage that occurs, you're responsible. Not my member, not my client. So that, going back to the DIY that I was talking about, you need to have all your terms set. You need to have your back end set. I'm serious. Because what if you don't, and then there is some damage, and then there isn't clarity on who takes responsibility? Just think about it. You want to leave anything debatable? This is exactly why I help out on that front as well. So if you're a member with Timeshare Renters, you don't just get the offers that I give you. You also get help on the DIY side. You get consultations. You and I have a direct business relationship. You and I are going to be speaking. You and I are going to be doing business. So click the link in the description area, but send me a text, and I want you to send me a text to my direct line. The number to Timeshare Renters, the 800 number, is 833-5-RENTER. But I want you to send me a text to my direct line, which is 407-964-5184. Now, you can also email me, but if you email me, what you're going to need to do is save my email address, because if it's not saved, and this has happened before, if it's not saved, my response can possibly go to your junk mail. So that's why lately when I've been making videos, I don't even mention my email address. But my email address is Chris, CHRIS, at timesharerenters.com. So you can email me as well, but immediately save it. Click however your email is set, flag it, whatever, save it so that your email knows that I'm not spam. Okay? Otherwise, pop a text over to me. Hey, I saw your video. I want to be a client. One thing with me is there's a money back guarantee no matter what tier you choose. So if you're standard, if you're plus, if you're premium, if I don't bring you a certain amount of offers by a certain date, you get a full refund of the membership enrollment. So we do have a membership enrollment. Now, if that's an issue, then I'd like to tell you right now, then we're not the company for you. Then you'd want to strictly do DIY if, paying our enrollment cost to get the lights turned on is an issue. So there's a membership enrollment cost, and there's a percentage that comes out of the rentals. And that percentage really depends on the tier that you're in. So if you're in the premium, that's the lowest percentage, which is 5%. So if you have a rental offer, and just to make the math easy, if the rental offer is $1,000, 5% of $1,000 is $50. Your payout would be $950. So just to kind of give you an idea. If you're in the plus tier, the rental service charge percentage is 10%. And if you're in the standard tier, it's 20%. So I hope I provided some content. I hope you guys, some valuable content. I hope you guys enjoyed the walk. If you have any questions, please send a text to my cell phone, my direct line, my direct business cell phone, which is 407-964-5184. Okay. Click the link in the description area. if you'd like to see an explainer of the 3 different tiers on the rental side. If you're not a timeshare owner, but you're interested, if you're interested in this property here, the Legacy Vacation right here in Palm Coast, Florida, I want you to send me a text as well. Say, hey, I'm interested. Hey, Chris, I saw your video. What can your client do? I saw that property on Expedia, and for the week that I want, I saw it for $1,500. Do you have a client that can do it for $1,100? Just ask me whatever you want to ask me. Just ask me. Ask me. Do you have a client that'll do it for $1,000? Just ask me. I want to go down to Daytona for bike week. I want to go down for Biketoberfest. That's what's coming up. Right now we're in August of 23. Biketoberfest is coming up. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. If this was valuable content, I'd appreciate if you pop that like, gave me that thumbs up. Take care, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.